Welcome to Your Anime Senpais. I'm Richard, and today we're going to be watching and reacting to the final episode, ladies and gentlemen, of Fate Grand Order Babylonia, episode 21. Of course, very briefly, last episode, Tiamat, she got defeated by the efforts of our heroes. And so this episode, I'm assuming, is just going to be a cleanup episode just to kind of wrap things up. And also to set us up for the next arc, the final arc of part one of Fate Grand Order, which is called Solomon. Which, by the way, I'm sure you probably already know by now that they are going to be animating that as well. I believe as a series, not as a movies like they are with Camelot. But in any case, we'll talk more about that later. But for now, let's just go ahead and watch episode 21 and see how they finish it off. Yeah, small story about us. Okay. I wonder if they're going to do an opening. I doubt it. I think this is just the opening right here they're going to do. We did it. We did it, Senpai. Hold on to that hand. Not trying to be spoilery, but hold on to that hand. Oh, hey, look who it is. Oh, hey. Hmm. But, like, how? Like a boss. Okay. How were you able to stand on that? Yeah, I bet. This is actually Merlin probably just like was like, yeah, no, I'm gone. Better leave now while I can. You know, honestly, I like her like that. I wonder if there's a. I wish there would be like a costume change where she just doesn't have the headdress. Oh, the song. Okay, the song. I just realized what track was playing. Oh, okay. Okay. You're gonna get punched. Ah, there we go. Oh, just like that? Hmm. Just like that. Oh yeah, their old, I guess, apartment house. He's like, oh no, yes. Oh no, oh no, that's just so terrible. Okay, Merlin. just, just give it up, Mash. Oh, oh. Yeah, but how are you? What are you gonna do? Oh, wait, you've already got it. Okay, got it. Never mind. Probably because he was bored or that. Hmm. Interesting. Best support, or at least best Buster support. Hmm. What? Uh, he was sleeping. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. It was nice seeing the Archer version of him. All things come and go. It's true. Praise my name. Oh, right. Just, just go for it. I would have been like, yeah, give me some of that. Yeah, just, whatever. Holy Grail. Well, wait, the ring's still there, though. But again, fantastic. Ah, ah. Hmm. Oh, I was going to say, what? Ah, ah. Oh, is this it? There we go. The final singularity. Yep. Do it. All right, guys. So that's it for episode 21, the final episode. And pretty much, yeah, it did what I thought it was going to do, which was wrap up everything. Was kind of surprised to see Quetzalcoatl there and Jaguar Man. Jaguar Man just kind of disappeared on us like last, what, 2 episodes? So I guess they just kind of threw it back in there just to say bye, but it is what it is, I guess. It was nice to see Quetzalcoatl, though. She got a proper goodbye. Said proper goodbye to Fujimaru, and it was a nice little moment there when they were hugging, and Mashi was just like, "Oh no!" She kind of had this little panic attack, but it was all in good fun. It's all good fun, but yeah, it was nice seeing them again. Really, it was just kind of nice having those nods to all the different characters that we lost throughout the series. Even if it was just by name. Although we did get that one moment where we just kind of saw them like um, around the table and everything, just kind of laughing and enjoying themselves. I think that was more of just a flashback than anything, but still, especially Siduri though, man. I think that's the one moment of this entire series that really got to me was Siduri. I mean, Anna was great and Gorgon and all that, but Siduri, her whole I guess ending was just really get you. But in any case, but yeah, overall though for this episode, I mean it was good. I wasn't really expecting too much out of it. I think the biggest thing that I guess I enjoyed was Gilgamesh's moments, whether it be where he was talking to Enkidu in his dream, or when he was talking with Fujimaru and tell Fujimaru his story, kind of like a really very brief and summarized version of his story, but it hit the main points, so it's still very well done. And then, of course, he gave him the Grail at the end too, which was nice. Although I think he should have drank out of that Grail because, I mean, yeah, I guess they're underage, but come on, you're an Uruk. Do as the Uruk people do, come on. But whatever. Um, but yeah. Overall, like I said, it was a good episode. As for the entire series, um, I enjoyed it for what it was. I would say the two negative things that I can think of off the top of my head is I still feel like it should have been 23 or 24 episodes, really flesh out the story a little bit. I know there was a lot of things that was left out, and that could have, really could have been left in there if they would just had spread out a little bit more. But whatever, I guess. I also didn't really care much for the CGI. I think there was I think the only time I enjoyed the CGI was with the Lamu, and that's only just because the Lamu are just like really kind of just freaky as it is anyway. So it just really added to that. But Tiamat and even like the things that like the very first episode when they were using CGI, it was just I don't know, just kind of something just seemed off with it. But honestly, those two things are just really minor, and those are really the only things I can think of to complain about. Because everything else was just fantastic. I really enjoyed the music, the animation was fantastic. The sound effects, especially with Gilgamesh using his noble phantasm at the end, there was just like reminded me a lot of Fate Apocrypha, where they had the really heavy, I guess, bass, whatever it was. But yeah, just overall, I'm going to miss this series. I always look forward to it week after week, more than I did any other show, to be honest with you. And it's sad to finally see it go, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it. But the thing is, all things come to an end. But with the end of this, we are now going to move on to Solomon at some point. Now, I was reading, I thought it was going to be a TV series. I thought I read that somewhere. I guess I was wrong because there's no confirmation, at least at the time of this recording, which is the day that episode 21 of Babylonia came out. So anybody in the future, I'm sure you'll probably see this and be like, what are you talking about? It came on this day, or it came out on this day. But regardless, there's no confirmation of a date yet. There's no confirmation whether it be a TV series or an OVA or a movie. I think a movie would probably be your best bet, just because if I remember correctly, there really wasn't too much story in that. I think they can do enough to do like a 2.5 hour movie out of that, maybe more. If it is a TV series, though, I can't imagine it being more than 12 episodes. But regardless, whatever form it comes in, and however soon it comes out, I am certainly looking forward to it. There are 3 moments that I'm hoping they do justice. Especially one moment. I'm not going to spoil it too much here, but there is one moment that as soon as I read that this was going to get made into an anime, I was just like, I had goosebumps. I was just like, oh, I cannot wait to hear this. Like in its full animated, glory. There's again, I'm trying not to spoil too much here, but there is something that's I'm very much looking forward to hearing. Technically, I guess I could hear it now, but it's not quite the same, I guess. But we'll see. We'll see. And it is going to be done by the same people that did Babylonia, by the way. So I don't know. I'm optimistic. I'm hoping they do it justice. Again, I really want to see that happen. Although that being said, for the people that have not played the game and have not gone through the story in the game, I'm not sure if, and for the people that have, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like going through the journey of the game really will pay off if you go through the journey and then go through the journey that is Solomon. Because I mean, again, it is a journey. It's Fate Grand Order is a journey, and yeah, you have to. There are some singularities, some story arcs that are not quite up to par to other story arcs, because I believe most people tend to like Camelot and or Babylonia the most. But Solomon is a culmination of all of that. Um, Kind of like Infinity War was for the MCU. So I feel like going through that journey of going through all the different singularities, even if you just like, I'm sure there's plenty of playthroughs that you can go through and watch. Even if you do that, then that should be adequate. Although I still recommend playing the game. I mean, you don't have to spend money to play the game. You can go through it free to play if you want to. I mean, that's totally doable. There's plenty of people that can do that fairly easily. You don't have to have a superstar team of 5 or 4 stars uh, to go through the story. Does it make it a little bit easier? Sure, but there's plenty of 1 through 3 stars that that can carry you, and plus you can use friend servants too. So, in any case, I won't advertise for the game that much more. I'm just saying though, the story, I think, in my personal opinion, I think the story is worth it because really these animated adaptations are for the people that have played the games. It just kind of enhances those moments even further. But in my opinion, but yeah, Solomon will definitely like. I feel like if you've gone through that journey, Solomon is the big payoff, and so if you haven't already, gone through that journey, if you haven't, even if you just watch playthroughs of it, I feel like that journey is well worth it in my opinion. So, but in any case, yeah, I think that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. So there was a lot there, I'm sure, but I'll just leave it there for right now. So, what did you all think of this episode, and what did you all think of this series? What was your favorite moments? Let us know down in the comments below. And of course, if you enjoyed this episode and enjoy our channel and what we do, please consider hitting like and subscribing. And if you look down below, we have links to our Patreon where we have full reaction episodes. So be sure to check that out. And with that being said, thank you guys for joining me on this Fate Grand Order Babylonia reaction series. And we'll see you next time.